breaks, from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everybody? Bone here with Real Sports Cards, ready to get into some Bowman tonight. This is a 3-year Bowman mixer, 6 hobby boxes, 2 from 2023, 2 from 2024, and 2 from 2025. So let's get started on this stuff. We're just going to go 23, 24, 25, 23, 24, 25. Let's see if we got the super hiding in one of these boxes. We are up to 7 G's. Jeez Louise. Or I should say, Jeez Louise. Got a couple shots at it tonight. 4 to be exact. Got this one. Got a Delight full case PYT. Got a Jumbo full case PYT. And a mixer with Sapphire. We got some shots. We got some shots tonight. Shots, shot, 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 shot. Everybody. Maybe that's because you're like right in the next room. Weird. It's weird how that works. That Delight full case is going up in about 6 minutes, by the way. About 6 minutes. I just posted up a full case of Dynasty PYT. Only 4 left in the first one. I just posted up the second one for later tonight. Soccer is coming up as well. 3 left in the first high-end Dynasty mixer. They were all just in a cart, but they got released. Little Jet Williams. Man, it's been a while since I ripped some of this stuff. Gabriel Moreno. All cards in here ship. Just separate the paper and the chrome because it's habit. That is the only reason. That was a Lunar Glow. Those are a little bit harder to see. We got Leandro Arias on our first Lunar Glow. Jordan Walker. And Jordan, 84 to 199. Be keeping track of our highest and lowest serial numbers in here. Edouard Julien, 316 out of 499. 316, pretty high one. Austin, 316. Thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's going to be... I'm sad to be going, but at the same time, we gave it a good run, right? We gave it a good run. Yeah, it's definitely an emotional day, that's for sure. But I definitely appreciate the kind words for sure, and I appreciate everybody that I've got to meet throughout this experience. Definitely made a lot of friends for life, that's for sure. And that makes me happy. So, lots of good memories. The perfect send-off would be to hit that bounty tonight. That's for sure. But yeah, I really do appreciate you, Jeff, and I appreciate the kind words, buddy. Super tonight would make me oh so happy, though. Make a lot of people happy, I think. And our first auto coming up here looks like Athletics. It is Colin Peluse. Little base auto there for the A's. Colin Peluse and the Athletics for our first auto up here. Athletics going out to Arroyo. I'll start off up in the mid. I don't think a Colin Peluse is going to finish up in the mid. At least, no offense to the owner of the A's. I hope a Colin Peluse base auto doesn't end up in the mid. We got Noelin Cedeno. That is 72 out of 199. I think that's going to take the low. Yeah, the Jordan was 84. So Cedeno and the Padres going to take the low now. Appreciate that, Fletcher Show. Yeah, up next, it's going to be, I got a supervisor position at the cheese factory I used to work at, actually. So that's where I'm headed next. So yeah, it should be good. We got a spotlight here. I think spotlights were a little bit easier to hit in 2023. But that's still a nice one with the Corbin Carroll on the Bowman spotlight. I'm going to put that up in the mid for now. Yeah, definitely some good memories there, Fletcher Show. And like I said, it's going to be made a lot of friends throughout this experience. And I'm not going to, disappear for good. I'll pop into the chats still when I get a chance and see how the other guys are still treating you all. Hopefully they'll be treating you well. And yeah, I'm friends with a ton of you guys on Facebook too. So yeah, anytime you guys want to chat still about cards or about life or about the hobby, whatever it is, I'm available. I've had a couple people saying they feel like they're losing a friend, and I'm just like, I'm still right here. I'm not going anywhere. You guys can't get rid of me that easily. I'm definitely not one of those guys that's gonna be like, all right, who's all the people that I met while doing the card business? I'm gonna delete all of those friends off my Facebook. No, it's not. That's not gonna happen at all. I hit you a 101 in person? What was the 101 in person? I never hit good cards. I always just skunked you. yeah, the JC Horn Gridiron Kings. I remember that now. Yeah. For sure remember that one now. That was also up here in this room. Moved around a lot. From room to room. We got Ryan Clifford for the Mets. Little mini diamonds. Arianamo for the Crew. Jordan Walker is 126 out of 250 for the Cardinals. Always ready for the Dynasty, our Mustang. Always ready for some Dynasty. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some big cards hit tonight. Probably going to hit a Shohei Ohtani. Maybe 2. Nice Dylan Cruz, 141 out of 199 on the purple paper. Nice hit for the Nats. What up, Chris? Nice Dylan Cruz right there. I don't know what we're watching on TV right now, but Ohtani's still on the Angels? Hey. Ronnie Hernandez, 18 of 25 orange shimmer. I'll take that. I'll take them in. 18 of 25. The White Sox are going out to 33 cards. I still like that Bowman spotlight, but like I said, in 2023, I don't believe the spotlights were quite as hard to hit as they are now. Now they're like a super kind of short print, but back in 23, I think they were a little bit easier. Yeah, in 23, they were a little bit easier to hit. There's Max Anderson. Mr. Anderson, I presume. Nice Robert Kalaz. 27 out of 150 on the Robert Kalaz. He's a guy that's been climbing up the ranks pretty quick. 27 out of 150. Nice hit, Rockies. Rocks going out to Pallet Man. The full case of Delight just posted a couple minutes ago, by the way. And that'll do it for our second box of this one. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was just kind of like a normal insert back then. Appreciate that, Smart Guy Sports. Yeah, it should be good. It should be good times. Definitely sad to be going, but I know my wife is quite excited to have me home on some weekends again, so she is quite happy with the schedule change. The next chapter of the life goes on, or coming up, I should say. Definitely not leaving the hobby, though. I just opened up some bags yesterday. I didn't get much. I'm actually going to be ripping some packs with my niece and nephews tomorrow. Got a couple hobby boxes. I'm going up to my parents' camper tomorrow and spending the night. And taking a couple boxes up there to rip with the with the little ones. They should really enjoy it. It should be a lot of fun. Hold up there, Mr. Skunky. The entire Bowman evening laid out. Are you gonna be in on all of them? The bounty's definitely gonna be hit tonight for a little storybook ending. Sending you guys off on a high note here. Jonathan Long for the Cubbies. I don't have the bounty in this one. What are you gonna do if I do, Bizzle? No promises. Yeah, up in the Montello area. We got the Rookie of the Year favorites. The top got chopped a little bit goofy on that one. And Dwell Joseph, number out of 75. Seattle Mariners. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! That is number 36 out of 75. The other one was 27. 27 was the other one. Luis Angel Acuna. Like I said, the top of that card got a little crinked. I'll be very sad. Gold. Owen Cassie, 3 out of 50. That is your new low there for the Cubs. 3 out of 50 for the Cubbies right there. Move Kalaz over. I'll be very sad. Well, it's not making it through the night, though. We got 222 out of 350 for Nick Kurtz. Johnny Level, 227 out of 250. Nedball Mariano. You got it on the Delight case? It's going to be delightful. It's definitely going to be delightful. Brace Rayner. What team did you grab there, Bizzle? Adrian Del Castillo. Jeromo. What's Colston getting into tonight? That's what I want to know. We'll be able to hang out to later ones. Well, good thing for you then is that I'm going to be here at least probably until 1 o'clock. 1 a.m. Central Time, that is. Ishmael Javier on the mini diamonds. All right, that's our first half of this one. Red Sox. You think you're not totally sure what team you checked out? That's kind of funny. All right, back to 2023. We got 2 left in that Topps high-end mixer with Dynasty, Tribute, Triple Threads, Inception, and Dynasty in that one. Just 2 left. Let's see what the 2 teams are that are left in that one. Dodgers and Yankees. $60 off each of those final 2 teams. 60 off those 2. The Delight case already has 11 teams down. That one just posted 8 minutes ago. You should check that one out. Soccer UEFA Finest half case. Pick your team up and filling right now too. Don't forget we got Dynasty. Another full case going. I got the Topps UFC Chrome Delight full case. Pick your team going on too. 5 minutes from now is the Topps Baseball Pick Your Team mixer. The lids packs or lids box in there. The player chase for the hats. Also probably grab the A's as always. Yeah, there's a very good chance of that, I would say. He's turning into quite the avid A's collector, isn't he? Yeah, full case jumbo too. I know it's gonna be fun. We got some fun ones going on tonight. Got a little football going on tonight too. Gotta rip a little football on my last night. Tom called me yesterday. He's like, "What do you want? What do you want me to? Is there anything special you want to break?" I said 2019 Bowman's Best. That was my favorite product. That is still my favorite product of all. I shouldn't say of all time. It's one of my favorite products ever was that one, just because of the good memories opening that stuff. 2019 Brooklyn collection. That's the one. I still gotta buy my Tatis out of that product. It's the only one I need for my base set. I'll have the entire base set done from 2019 Brooklyn collection. Dion Frias, Guardians. I should just get that set done. I mean, the Tatis, he was hard to find for a little while, but there's a nice glider Figueroa to the Rangers. He's definitely become a little bit more affordable these days now. So I should just go finish that up. The Colin Palouse. Figueroa is 112 out of 299, by the way. Atomic Marcelo Mayer. So we got Ellie and Marcelo on the 2 Atomics out of 2023. That is a couple really nice ones for the Atomics. For the prospect cards. I know, right? Ooh, a little numbered spotlight. Termarr Johnson, 124 out of 125 on the spotlight. Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't know if he could have got any of the 2018 dynasty. I was hoping maybe he'd be able to wrangle up a case of 2019, but he asked me yesterday, so I don't think he would have been able to do to get much of anything if we didn't already have it. Pirates going out to Stewart on that one. I said Stewart. Josh Young. Another spotlight. This time there's going to be Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Brady House, 197 out of 399. I feel like there's more cards in 2023. Garrett Mitchell, go Brewers. Brewers aren't on today. I'm going to have to put that on the old TV here in a little bit. Cam Collier, Lunar Glow for the Reds. That's a nice hit, Reds. Rest in cheese, never forgotten. That's really funny. Oh, that's really good. Just so I can skunk you one more time. Yes. Yes. It's for the kids, you know? 2024 Bowman Draft. Yeah, we actually had the 2024 Bowman Draft. We did have the mixer for the K. Leone Call-Up Special a couple weeks ago. We had 24 Draft, and then we actually did we did 4 boxes, and then we actually ended up doing the other 4 as personals. Rene DeJesus, 19 out of 499 Refractor for the Angels. We did the other 4 boxes as personals, and the crazy thing about those personals that that happened, I did hit a superfractor in the personals, but it doesn't count because it was a personal. Angels going out to Silver Wave, so that was a little bit wild. That we ended up hitting a super out of the final 4 boxes that we had for that K. Leone chase. It wasn't anybody super crazy. I think it was Dakota Johnson was the super refractor we hit for the Giants. You hit one time? Just once. It was just your first time to get you hooked, too. That's what it was. It's all a cruel ploy there, Burling. All right, 2024. Lids pack, or sorry, the Lids mixer just posted. It's like down only 16 left in that delightful case picture team. So just about halfway full on that one. Dropping next is a hashtag Team Amo break. It's the serial number 4 Dynasty. BJ, what are we watching here, man? Why is it like 2021 baseball? What is this? What is happening? Richard, what's happening? There's a PCA Rookie of the Year favorites. I'm not going to sleep on that one. Just because he's been a monster. Nice Yoandy Morales for the Nationals. Yoandy Morales was always kind of an afterthought. There's Paul Skeens. It was always kind of an afterthought in this stuff because Dylan Cruz was a big chase with the Nationals, but Yoandy Morales is a very good prospect, however, too. All right, Mauricio, 144 to 250. For the Metropolitans, 3 and 314, 315 are still the highs and the lows. And looks like we got first Bowman Speckle of J.D. Gonzalez. 147 out of 299. That's going to be going out to the Padres. 147 out of 299. Padres on this one are going to be going out to Silver Wave. Silver Wave getting a couple ones back-to-back there. Back-to-back numbered autos for you, Silver Wave. Jet Williams is 373 out of 399. That's going to be your new high. Chase Davis. New high number, 373 out of 399 for the Mets. Let me take in the spot of Edouard Julien. Oh, I thought that was red. That's this product. I remember the red. The magentas always looked like red. They always did. That never failed. All right, one box left, 2025. This is going to be our final one here. $20.25. All right, let's see. Oh, there it is. I was confused for a second. It happens. We're going to go 70 off each the Dodgers and the Yankees in that mixer. And then also in that soccer, I'll go a little bit more off each remaining team in soccer as well. The $14 teams are going to stay at $5 off. I'll go a little bit more off on each other team, though. So 5 to 35 off on soccer. Get back over my chat here. Alright, let's do this. Final box of this one, my friends. So you can bump that orange from the mint. Bishop Letson for the crew. Alcantara red. Dylan Cruz. We got Didier Fuentes. 124 out of 199. I think I see blue X-Fractor coming. Ooh. Well, hello there, Mr. Crystallized Jesus Mate. That'll work. How about that one, Brew Crew? The Brewers going out to Mac. Nice hit, Mac. That is going to take the mint Jesus Mate one time. I want glider. Yes, we 373 is Jet Williams with the high. 3 out of 50 is Owen Cassie with the low. Javier Mogollon. And Gary Gilhill, 55 out of 150. Nice one for the Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays going out to Goldface. There you go, Goldface. I'm going to go Brandy to Jesus, I think. Gary Gilhill's a solid one. That's the first Mate crystallize I've seen. Robert Kalas. I got a skunky one last time? Of course I am. Obviously. Just because it's my last day doesn't mean things are going to change. Seaver King 44 out of 250. Richard Matic for the Yanks. And it does move on to the Delight case. The Delight case is 70/50 confirmed. All right. So here we go. Recap time. So got the 2 left in the high-end mixer with Dynasty. $70 off the final 2 teams in that one. Dodgers and the Yankees. $70 off each of those final 2 teams. Down only 14 left in that full case of Delight now. We got 24 left in the Lids mixer. 24 left in that if you're looking for a little baseball that's not Bowman. And then I also got only 4 left in my full case of Dynasty. That one's breaking at 7. And then don't forget about soccer. Soccer is available right now too. Some good discounts on that soccer break. We got up to $35 off. Barcelona is $35 off. Take out all 11 for $6.75. There we go. Let's do a recap time. So we got Rodriguez. These are all unnumbered cards that I sleeved up here. Rodriguez, Arias, Anderson, Clifford, Arianamo, Acuna, Javier, Del Castillo, Romo, Rayner, Eels, Mariano, that's Francisco Alvarez, Frias, Davis, PCA, Blanco Jr., Matic, Calaz, Mogollon, Lauder, Letson, Alcantara, and Dylan Cruz. Let's go with a couple unnumbered ones that I top-loaded. We got Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks and Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. Thank you, Al. You know I appreciate you, my friend. Numbered stuff. Willie Adames for the Giants. King is the Nationals. Figueroa is going to be for the Rangers. Nice one there. We got Didier Fuentes is the Braves. We got Arias as the Yanks. Edouard Julien, 315 out of 499. Very close to being the highest number there for the Twins. Dwell Joseph out of 75 for the Mariners. Mauricio is Mets. House, the Nationals. That's Termarr Johnson out of 125 for the Pirates. Kurtz, Athletics. Johnny Level is the Giants. Cedeno, Padres. Alvarez, Stros. And then Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. Up next is going to be our autos. We got Colin Palouse, Athletics, and then also Randy DeJesus out of 499, 19 out of 499 for the Angels. Takes us to our showcase. Then we got JD Gonzalez, 147 out of 299. That Randy DeJesus and JD Gonzalez both going to be going out to Silver Wave. How about the Reds? Cam Collier, Lunar Glow, and also the Ellie De La Cruz with the Atomic there. Cool ones for the Reds. Reds are going to be going out to Smart Guy Sports. After that is the Nationals. We got Yoandy Morales on the Mini Diamonds. Also, Dylan Cruz, 141 out of 199. Nationals going out to Flan. We got Orange, 18 of 25. Ronnie Hernandez. I almost said Ronnie Mauricio. I almost had a sneeze right there. Ooh. Ronnie Mauricio. I did it again. Ronnie Hernandez, 33 cards with the White Sox here out of 25. We got Robert Calaz, 27 out of 150. Nice hit rocks to Pallet Man. How about Gary Gilhill on the Blue X-Factor auto, 55 out of 150. The Rays to Gullface. And then we have our points getters here. Our points getters, 1 point for Jet Williams, 373 out of 399 for Jet Williams. And the Mets, low number, first off Jonathan Long, but then we also had Owen Cassie, 3 out of 50 for the Cubs. So the Mets were Fletcher Show, the Cubs are Borges, and then the Brewers up in the mid. Jesus Mate, Crystallized SP, the Crew are going out to Mac. So there you go. Sounds good, Kyle. Yeah, we'll have a good time with UFC. Another one where I can't really pronounce their names, but you guys will love it. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right. So the points getters here. first. We got, next was the Cubs with Lourdes. And then it was Fletcher Show with the Mets. Okay. Check out our new serial, or our new standings here. So our new standings, we got the overall standings here. Ammo leading the way, Jeff in second, Suro in third, WrestleFreak and Matthew Novak in the top 5 there. Weekly standings, we got Ammo in first there with Jeff and then Suro. Matthew very close, and then Camborn here as well. Actually very close between a lot of people here. At the end of each week, whoever's in first place gets $1,000 credit, $500 for second, and $250 for third. Summer Road Trip goes until 9/7. Whoever's in first place after all is said and done, 5,000 break credit there. Second will get $2,500. Third is $1,250, and then fourth through 10th is $100 of credit each. So long way to go on that still. So yeah. So all right, everybody. 13 left in that delight. Only 15 left in the Tops Mixer with the Series 2 hat chases. Contenders Optic posting in 12 minutes from now. I got that UFC going on later tonight. I also got the Bowman Jumbo full case, Inception full case, and the Bowman Mixer with Sapphire going up a little bit later. Don't forget about soccer. 11 left in soccer. Only 2 left in my high-end mixer with Dynasty. Let's go. I'll go another 5 off each, so $75 off both the Dodgers and the Yankees in that one. So take them both right now for $182 off. The total is the closeout special on that one. Really good mixer in that one too. That's got Tribute, Triple Threads, Dynasty, and Inception. Definitely all fun products there for sure. So yeah, so I'll be back here as soon as we are full up on that mixer. $75 off each. Don't forget about the soccer going on. We got Dynasty full case, pick your team. Only 4 left in that one. Angels, Dodgers, Orioles, and Padres are the final 4 teams in that one. I do have one more Dynasty full case going on tonight as well. So yeah, so there we go. Got a nice night planned for everybody. So check out those open breaks. I'll see you guys back here as soon as we're full up on that mixer. Yeah, nice hit there, Matt. Good for you, bud. Good hit. So, all right, everybody. Thanks a bunch. Really do appreciate it. We'll see you soon.